Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back. It's been a long time, but I'm back. And it's going to be a little bit of a different video. This video is going to be over Rainbow Six Siege Year 1. And partially because I just got back on playing after being gone for a while, and partially because of the fact that uh, the Year 2 Season Pass, yes, I know it's been dropped for a number of days now, but I was just gonna, I saw it and it reminded me of it, and I wanted to bring up this video. This video is going to be a talk over the year 1 Rainbow Six Siege and the changes that occurred that changed who I played with as an operator. Now, starting out before I had any of these 8 characters here and here, uh, like I said, I grinded the game out a lot and I got all of the characters really quickly, like within a couple days of actually getting the game. And originally, my favorite attacker, as I've made numerous jokes about, was Blitz. Blitz was by far the favorite. And following him up, my favorite defender of the time, um, who was it? Probably would have gone with Doc, just because he was pretty fun to play with. Now, I don't really know when the change occurred, but slowly but surely, I stopped playing with Blitz as much, and I started using Fuse and his switch gun, his AK-12. And then I changed over and started using Glaz. And my defenders really never changed up until Pulse. I started using Pulse a lot more. And Kapkan. I used Kapkan a lot. And those changes occurred just as balancing and guns and people got better at the game. And I had to be more strategic to play the game. But once the DLC operators started getting added, I despised Buck. Buck was pointless and useless to me. He was kind of a crappy character. And he was completely outshadowed by Frost. Frost then became my favorite defensive operator because of her welcome mats. But just like any other character, just like Kapkan, once she was added to the game and people started playing more, her Frost traps were more noticeable because people were looking for them. And of course, then the Brazilian operators were added. Not the Brazilian. Guys, which I don't even know. I can't even remember which operators they were. Either way, the Americans. The American operators were added. And Blackbeard. Oh, oh man. Blackbeard. He finally dethroned Blitz, Fusion, Glaz. He dethroned them massively. Well, Valkyrie, yeah, she didn't really do much. I still really like using Frost. But Blackbeard was where it was at on attack wise. And then people in the community started complaining. People that couldn't use him started complaining about his shield. And they nerfed it. And they didn't just nerf it a little bit, they nerfed it to the point that it was not even usable. And it was basically useless to use in Publix. So then I had to go back to using other characters. Well, that's when I kind of started touching up on Sledge and Ash and Thermite and all them again. Then the new operators were added from the Brazilian one. This is when they were added. And I used Capiteo a little bit, and Caviar I didn't really touch a lot on. And around this time is when Frost kind of just got dull, and so then I started using Kapkan, and I started using Pulse and Rook a couple times, and I started using Bandit and Jaeger. And the Brazilian operators were kind of a letdown. They were hyped up as much as they were, and then they were a letdown. And the newest operators, the Japanese, uh, they really didn't change a lot with me either. I haven't really changed who I'd play with because of them. I mean, they were hyped up. They were the last one for year 1, and then they were just kind of a letdown. It wasn't as much as I wanted it to be. I was hoping for some samurai swords, maybe some throwing stars. Hibana's icon looked like a throwing star, and I was hoping that's what it was. But it was kind of a letdown. And then all the rumors started going around about a year 2, And I, of course, already, come to the realization that that was going to happen. And of course, a year two season pass has now been here. Uh, you know, Rainbow Six Siege was, and still very much is, a completely different game in itself. You know, I mean, yeah, Call of Duty and Battlefield and CS:GO and all that, but Siege really revolutionized terrorist versus counter-terrorist to me, and it really it's a very fun game to play when you're not having connection issues and oh god, every issue in this game that there could be. But every good game comes with its benefits and it comes with its disadvantages, or I guess I should say advantages and disadvantages. Uh, a lot of the plus side is just all the destruction to me is very fun. The disadvantages are how much destruction there can be, because I mean, God, you can walk in a room and the wall be there, turn your back, and someone shoot the wall out and kill you. Uh, Shields, when C4 revolutionized the whole game, it completely took out shields, and they tried to kind of counteract that with impact grenades, but C4 is still really just going strong in the community. But yeah, I mean, all in all, guys, year one was pretty good. I would say the best DLC was the American Navy SEAL operators. Uh, and following that was the first one was the Canadian operators. The Brazilian and Japanese were kind of they were dull, to say the least. I mean, the maps were better, but they were dull. But guys, with that being said, this is a 7-minute video. I'll add maybe some sort of terrorist hunt in there, maybe a couple clips. I don't really know. But this isn't me announcing that I'll be coming back for a while. This is just kind of a video that I wanted to make and I wanted to upload. So it's probably not even going to have any intro or anything. So I take back what I said about adding clips at the end of it. This is just going to be a raw upload, no intro. It's just solely the video. Um, Guys, with that being said, I will apologize for taking a leave of absence, and it will still be a leave of absence, but hopefully within the near future, I can come back. That being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out my other videos for Siege gameplay and any other game that you can think of that I might do. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace.